So now that you have your primary pruning finished after the plant is just getting started and you have those branches going and you've pinched off the leaves, left the suckers to go, and we have the plant in the ground, as it's growing, you may need to get these bamboo poles. They work really well to slide through the trellis to hold those branches up as they're growing until they're long enough to reach your trellis system. Once they reach out to the trellis, then you're going to bring them up and weave them through or tie them with soft twine or the Velcro strips that you can get at landscaping stores. They work really well. This is an example of a cherry tomato plant that's a little more mature that we've been pruning for the past 6 weeks or so. It's doing very well, and as you can see with this pruning system, we have cherry tomatoes absolutely everywhere. In fact, I've got a few good red ones that I'll be ready to eat. When it gets a little bit bigger, remember you're pruning off the leaf for the first 18 branches and then leaving the sucker. After that, we want to leave those leaves and then pinch the suckers. So on this plant right here, you can see from here to here, we have a beautiful leaf. From here to here is a leaf, and this whole thing is what's giving photosynthesis to the plant to get energy from the sun to produce all this wonderful production. Now right here you can see this is a sucker that has started to grow. We don't want this because this is going to interfere with the energy the plant will be using to put towards either more leaves or more growth. So we'll just simply pinch this one off and then let that one go. Now here we have a production branch. This is where we have our blossoms and we have these wonderful baby tomatoes that will eventually turn into our production. Here we have a leaf where we've already pinched off the sucker. Here's a leaf where we've already pinched off the sucker. And then as we get closer to the top, we have our leaf, and here's our baby sucker. This is usually what I like to do, is to get these suckers off early when they're nice and small and tender. All we have to do then is just pinch this off. It comes off really nice and easy, and then we're good. The top part, this is where the growth is. So we leave this until it gets a little bit bigger and we're ready to pinch off the sucker that will grow here, and we already have a tiny sucker here that we can pinch and let this one go. But as we continue to do that, as it grows, if you stay on top of this and you finish it and check it periodically, it doesn't have to be every day, but if we're checking it every other day or every couple times during the week and you stay on top of it, you don't have to worry about the stuff down below because the suckers are going to produce further up in the plant. So you really are just checking the top of our plants for those suckers, and then the rest of it, you're just enjoying this wonderful tomato production and waiting for them to turn ripe and ready to pick. So I'm ready to enjoy this beautiful red tomato. That's all there really is to pruning. And then the last part is enjoying your harvest. So good.